Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Summer. Today is an update video on my Dyson Supersonic. It has been a full year now of me using it in salon, and I'm going to be going over some of its features and whether or not it's lived up to the hype. The Dyson Supersonic Pro is great for in-salon use. With 3 heat and speed settings, this lightweight dryer using 1600 watts is energy efficient with an 11-foot cord. Its air multiplier technology gives the best power on the market. Featuring stronger magnetic attachments, this dryer is one of a kind. So I posted my original review of the Dyson Supersonic back in April of 2021 after using it 3 months in salon. If you want to check that video out, I will link it in the description below. And if you have a Dyson Supersonic, whether you use it in salon or at home, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. When I first got the Dyson Supersonic, some of my original points I made in the first video was that it was odd getting used to the weight of the distribution on the dryer because the motor is in the handle over the head. It just felt different in my hand. By no means is this a heavy dryer, but it was just odd at first, the balance of the weight. A year later, it makes no difference to me, nor do I even notice it. I actually kind of can't believe that it was something I even noted, to be honest. At the time, I was a little frustrated with the placement of where they put the heat and speed settings on the dryer. 14 years of using blow dryers where the settings are placed on the inside of the handle, it just becomes second nature to change them. So it was weird to have them placed on the back of the dryer. At the time, I felt if I held my hand in a certain position, I could change the settings without having to change my movement while blow drying, but I didn't feel I had quite as much of a good grip on the dryer. So I complained that I had to stop drying, look down at the dryer, and then change them. So that is something that has never changed. I've never found a way that I felt comfortable to change the settings without having to stop my motion, look down. It's certainly something that I've gotten used to though. I don't often really change the heat and speed settings once I'm drying, so it's really actually not like it's a make or break thing. I also did not like at the time where the cool shot button was, and I actually recommended that you might want to skip the dryer altogether if you are a fan of using the cool shot button often with your blow dries. I have certainly adapted to that, so while I can't just hit it and keep moving through the section, I kind of just do this thing where I just move my arm out and back in while adjusting my wrist, so I can hold the button down more easily. It's just become second nature to me now at this point, and it feels like the most secure way for me to go ahead and implement it into my blow dries. The magnetic attachments I absolutely love. Never once has the concentrator fallen off while using the dryer, like sometimes that happens with your standard dryer. It'll like go flying across the salon. I do only use the Pro concentrator nozzle over the smoothing one. I have just never liked the smoothing one at all. The narrowness of the Pro concentrator, you really just can't beat for control and smoothing out the hair. It works amazing. At the time of my original review, 2 of my cons on the dryer were the placement of the filter and the shape of the dryer for in-salon use. I love how small and compact this is, but with no neck on it, it doesn't fit as well into your standard salon setup for a dryer. This is actually the only thing I use the smoothing nozzle for, is to have it sit in better into the hole. And the only time my nozzle has actually ever come off has been in the hole, I guess because of the angle that it sits. It has disconnected and it fell once completely out of the station, which I about had a heart attack and my life flashed before my eyes, but lo and behold, it survived. No issues with performance or any cracks, and I have dropped it just 2 other times since that because I'm clumsy, and again it survived with no damage, which I actually found a little surprising because I've had plenty of dryers that did not survive from let alone one fall, so I guess that's what a $500 dryer is going to get you. The filter being low on the dryer, I sometimes notice my hand is covering it a little, that I get worried about consistent airflow. I don't know if that's really going to do any serious damage over time. It's just something I worry about and noticed, and I wonder how big of an issue it could possibly be over time. While I feel like the filter looks small, I do feel like it does a great job keeping all the crap that floats around in the salon out of your dryer. When I did my original review, I swear that I had read somewhere that they said to clean the filter every single day, to which I was like, are you kidding me? I did not like that whatsoever. You do get a backup filter for when you're cleaning, but unless I read completely wrong or they have changed their suggestion, it is actually only just once a week that you need to clean the filter, so it's much more realistic. And clean the filter. The dryer will let you know when it's full. I can definitely tell with the sound and the speed of the airflow when the filter is full, so I've really been trying to be extra religious with cleaning it once a week for sure. My favorite thing about the Dyson Supersonic, and this was my favorite when I got it, is the speed of the airflow. It is so fast, so strong. I actually love that the actual heat of the dryer is lower than most others, so it's better on your hair, and the speed of this dryer really balances out that aspect with the dry time. Now, using it for a year, I don't always feel like it's absolutely faster at drying as a whole compared to other dryers maybe, but it definitely, I feel like, does a better job, especially when you factor in that this is a lower heat temperature than other dryers, and I think it just performs overall better. There have been a couple of times where I've brought this home and I forgot it and I had to use a regular blow dryer at work, and I'm like, nope, take it back. I need my Dyson. I really truly don't think I could go back to a standard dryer after this. The few times I have had to use a standard dryer with the longer neck since having the Dyson, I do feel almost like I have to lift my arm more because of the extra length in the neck, which at this point in my career, I'm tired of putting any extra stress on my arms or shoulders. So the compactness of the Dyson, I actually think maybe makes a little bit of difference in how we position our bodies to be a little bit more comfortable. To me, it is 100% worth the money. It's performed great. It's held up great from the few falls that I've had. I love the compactness of it, the weight of it. It is definitely a 10 for 10 for me. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the update on this Dyson. Let me know in the comments below how you guys like yours, if you feel the same I do or polar opposite. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.